Most people wait for confidence before they take action. They wait to feel ready. They wait to feel strong, successful, or fearless. But what if that waiting is the very thing holding them back? What if confidence is not something you find, but something you create through action? The idea of act as if everything always works out is not about pretending that problems don't exist. It is about choosing a powerful mindset before life forces one upon you. When you act as if things will work out, your brain begins to search for solutions instead of excuses. Your mind is constantly asking questions. If you wake up every day asking, "What if I fail?" your brain will give you reasons to be afraid. But when you ask, "How can this work out for me?" your brain starts finding opportunities, ideas, and courage. Successful people understand this secret. They don't wait for certainty. They move forward with belief. They take steps even when the path is unclear. Acting as if everything will work out changes how you walk, how you speak, and how you decide. Your posture becomes stronger, your voice becomes calmer, your decisions become bolder. This mindset is deeply connected to psychology. Your thoughts influence your emotions, and your emotions influence your actions. But here's the truth most people don't realize. Your actions also influence your thoughts. When you act confidently, your brain assumes you must be confident. When you take action, fear slowly loses its power. Think about it. When you smile, even without a reason, your mood improves. When you stand tall, you feel stronger. Acting as if sends signals to your subconscious mind that you are capable and safe. Life will never guarantee success. But acting as if it will work out gives you something far more valuable than certainty. It gives you momentum. And momentum changes everything. In this series, we will explore how this mindset can transform your confidence, your habits, and your future. This is not about toxic positivity. This is about mental discipline. It is about choosing belief over fear. Because when you act as if everything works out, you stop living in survival mode, and you start living in creation mode. Your brain does not know the difference between imagination and reality. This is one of the most powerful facts in psychology. When you repeatedly imagine success, confidence, and positive outcomes, your brain begins to accept them as familiar and safe. This is why fear feels so real. You imagine worst-case scenarios again and again, and your body reacts as if they are happening right now. Your heart races, your muscles tense, your mind panics. Now imagine using that same mechanism in your favor. When you act as if everything will work out, you are training your nervous system to relax. Instead of panic, you experience clarity. Instead of stress, you feel control. Belief shapes behavior. A person who believes things will work out takes more chances. They speak up. They apply for opportunities. They try again after failure. Meanwhile, someone who expects failure hesitates, avoids, and quits early. This is not luck. This is mindset. Your brain has a filter called the reticular activating system. It decides what information deserves your attention. When you believe the world is against you, your brain highlights problems. When you believe things will work out, your brain highlights possibilities. Acting as if does not mean ignoring reality. It means choosing a response that serves you. Problems will still appear, but you will face them with strength instead of fear. Confidence is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite fear. Acting as if trains that decision into a habit. Over time, this habit becomes your identity. You stop asking, "What if it goes wrong?" and start asking, "What if this changes my life?" That single shift can redefine your future. This mindset is useless unless it is practiced daily. Acting as if is not a one-time decision. It is a daily choice. When you wake up, ask yourself, how would I act today if I truly believed everything will work out? Would you procrastinate? Would you hide, or would you take responsibility for your life? Acting as if means showing up prepared. even when motivation is low. It means speaking confidently, even when your voice shakes. It means starting before you feel ready. Most people wait for motivation. Successful people create it through action. In conversations, acting as if means expressing yourself honestly instead of seeking approval. In work, it means focusing on solutions instead of complaints. In failure, it means learning instead of quitting. This mindset also changes how you handle setbacks. When something goes wrong, instead of asking, "Why does this always happen to me?" you ask, "What is this teaching me?" This question keeps you moving forward. Acting as if does not guarantee instant success, but it guarantees growth. And growth compounds over time. The person you become through this mindset is more valuable than any single result. Fear is the biggest enemy of progress. But fear is not a signal to stop. It is a signal that you are growing. When you act as if everything will work out, fear loses its authority. You stop obeying it. You stop letting it decide your future. Self-doubt will still appear, but instead of believing it, you observe it. You move forward anyway. Courage is not confidence. Courage is action without certainty. Every time you act despite fear, your self-trust grows. You prove to yourself that you can handle challenges. This creates real confidence, not fake positivity. Your past does not define your future unless you let it. Acting as if gives you the power to rewrite your story. You are not broken. You are trained by your experiences, and you can retrain yourself starting today. The ultimate goal is to make this mindset automatic. Acting as if should become your default response to uncertainty. This happens through repetition, through daily decisions, through choosing belief again and again. Eventually, you stop pretending, acting as if turns into being. You become someone who expects solutions. Someone who trusts themselves. Someone who moves forward no matter what. Life will challenge you, but you will face it with calm strength. Because when you act as if everything always works out, you don't just change your mindset, you change your destiny.